Congressman, the Republicans are to blame because they wouldn't support the border bill. How do you see it? What's your response to that?
Well, it's laughable at best. I mean, anyone who pays attention at all, who just looks up, sees that the border crisis started at Joe Biden's inauguration when he took 60 executive actions to undo sound policy on the border. We've never had it worse. You ask anyone down there or in any community across this country, this is squarely at the hands of Joe Biden, this border crisis.
Now, Donald Trump, he issued a warning after a migrant was arrested for the rape of a 13-year-old girl in New York City. He said Biden's migrants are flooding the country, and it's just the beginning unless he's elected president. Congressman, just the beginning? That's a frightening thought.
Well, it is, and we see stories like this in New York, which is terribly tragic. We see Laken Riley in Georgia and others. This is a daily occurrence. And you look at these migrants that are coming here, and this one in New York came in 2021, had a bunch of petty crimes. But this is a result of liberal policies in New York, liberal policies at the federal level that refuse to enforce the law, that play cute and do things like sanctuary status or sanctuary cities. They don't actually do anything to secure the border, to enforce law and order. And you're going to continue to see this. We know that people are coming. They're coming from all over the world. 2.5 to 3 million known gotaways that we know about, 10 million, almost 10 million encounters at the southern border. It's unsustainable. But these are the people that, because of the lawlessness of Joe Biden's administration, that are coming here into this country.
Listen to what Donald Trump had to say about the New York criminal trial while he was campaigning in Wisconsin. Roll it, please.
The numbers we've never had numbers better than this, and they've really gone up a lot since that fake deal was started. But since the rigged trial in New York, and think of this, the poll numbers have increased very substantially, and the fundraising has, I think, set all-time records. I mean, I think it's set all-time. And you know what? If you understand this stuff, if it hadn't, it would have gone the opposite way. If this was real stuff, it would have been the opposite. Most of the time it would be. But I have a nice platform. I was able to explain what it is.
Well, Congressman, Trump says the trial is actually helping him. Do you agree with that?
Well, I do. I think polling backs that up. Most Americans, according to polling, believe that the trial was more about politics than it was about some violation of the law. People look at this and they say, if this can happen to a former president, could it happen to me? Is this the weaponized federal government coming after me? That based on your political beliefs that they're going to target you? We're seeing it in real time, and of course, it's resonating with people, which explains the substantial fundraising that they've had, the jump in the polls. Every time they indict President Trump, his numbers seem to go up. Every time that they have a trial, his numbers seem to go up. And of course, people are responding with their pocketbooks, even in this Joe Biden economy, and donating in record numbers to the Republican nominee, Donald Trump.
I guess New York doesn't look too good in the Carolinas, does it? Congressman Russell Fry, thanks very much for joining us. Appreciate it.